no estoy seguro or no estoy segura. What's the difference here? Seguro, segura, you know. And in Spanish, we have grammatical genders, feminine, masculine. So seguro is masculine, segura is feminine, okay? So you can say no estoy seguro or no estoy segura, okay? So what does this mean? By the way, if you want to translate this literally, no means no, okay? Estoy, by the way, por cierto, no again can mean no, don't, won't, not, didn't, okay? So we don't have those words in Spanish. We use no, okay? No, and then we have a verb right after. So no quiero, I don't wanna. No quiero, I don't wanna. No estoy, I'm not, okay? No estoy. This comes from the verb estar. Very basic. It's a very basic Spanish verb. And then we have seguro. Seguro can mean a few things. Seguro can mean sure. You can say just seguro, sure. Or it can also mean insurance. Seguro de carro, okay? Car insurance. Or it can mean a pin. You know, it's like not a bobby pin. Is it a bobby pin? Let me see if it's a bobby pin. No, it's not a bobby pin. That's pasador. It's I forgot the name. Seguro. Man, I forgot. It's safety pin. It's a safety pin. Safety pin. Yeah, safety pin. I've completely forgot about that term, but seguro can also mean safety pin. ¿Tienes un seguro? Do you have a safety pin? Okay, so that's another meaning of seguro. And also, seguro can mean to be sure. ¿Estás seguro? Are you sure? Okay. So, and same with segura. Segura is just a feminine term. So you can say, ¿estás segura? Are you sure? Okay. So, what's the meaning as a phrase? As a phrase, no estoy seguro means, this is a common thing to say in every language, I'm not sure. So when you are indecisive, when you don't know what to do, or if you need some time to think about what you want to do, you can use this phrase to let the person, your friends, your family, at work even, to let your coworkers, to let them know, hey, I'm not sure. No estoy seguro or no estoy segura. Now, let's look at some examples using this common phrase. No estoy segura. No estoy segura. Si es una buena idea. No estoy segura si es una buena idea. This means I'm not sure if it's a good idea. This is, we're not being precise here. We're talking about just an idea, right? So somebody told you, hey, we should go somewhere on a trip. We should go on a trip somewhere. And you can say, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's a good idea. Maybe because you don't have money. Maybe because you got to work. Maybe because you don't want to go, right? So you can say, no estoy segura or no estoy seguro. si es una buena idea. So let's break this down really quickly. No means, as I told you, a bunch of things, all negative. In this situation, it means not. No. Estoy, I'm not. Segura, we're using the feminine term. Segura, sure. Sí, if. Es, that is similar to saying it's. I know es means is, but you don't have to say something that is similar to it in Spanish. You can say eso. No sé si eso. Eso is similar to saying that. Okay. But in Spanish, we just say es. We say a lot of es. Es bonito. It's beautiful. Es feo. It's ugly. And that can also mean he or she is ugly, right? That's why sometimes you need personal pronouns. You can say ella es bonita. She is pretty. Or eso es horrible. That's horrible. But is, or es rather, is used a lot in Spanish. And it just means is or it's, or she is or he is. Okay? Or you, formal is, or rather are, sorry. You, formal are. Okay? So it can mean many things for sure. Una, or it can be used in different situations. That's what I wanted to say. Una means a buena, good idea. Okay, idea and idea, same spelling. So that's great. And why are we saying una instead of uno or un? So un is used for masculine nouns, and this is a noun, so we need to pay attention. If you want to know the grammatical gender, you gotta use for definite articles, adjectives, and all those words that can have feminine or masculine gender. You need to look at the noun. Is the noun feminine or masculine? And then after that, you can add feminine or masculine adjectives and articles. Okay? Masculine, feminine articles. So in this situation, idea, which is the noun, is feminine. That's why you need una and you need buena. Okay? Una buena idea. A good idea. Eso es una buena idea. That's a good idea. So, interesting. Remember, no estoy segura in this situation means I'm not sure. And it will mean I'm not sure because that's pretty much the only meaning of this phrase. No estoy seguro, no estoy segura, I'm not sure. So that's an easy one. That's an easy one that you can just remember and use just as is. Okay. The next example is, let's see what we have. Oops, wrong layer. No estoy seguro de cómo llegar al museo. No estoy seguro de cómo llegar al museo. This means I'm not sure how to get to the museum. Yeah, if you have questions about how to get somewhere, you can use this phrase just to say, hey, I'm not sure how to get to this place. Please help me. You can say, hey, can you help me find this place? Right? I mean, now with the phones, it's kind of hard to get lost, but it could happen. It could happen, right? So, the first phrase here, no estoy seguro, you know the meaning. That means I'm not sure. We use the masculine term. How. This is something interesting here because how in Spanish is como. Okay, just like that. But when you say de, no estoy seguro de, let's include it. So you say no estoy seguro and then include de if you want to add more information. It's one way because right here, this is a different one, right? It's not de, it's sí. This one is just saying I'm not sure if something, if I like something, or if I don't know if I should do something. Okay, so this is one way you can say that. I'm not sure if. No estoy segura si. Okay, and in this situation, you're just explaining that you don't know something, like you don't know how to get somewhere in this situation. So if you want, you can add de, okay, de, and then you can add words like como, cuando, donde, okay, so how, when, where, okay, so that's a common thing to do in Spanish, and in this situation we don't have it in English, of course. And llegar, let's continue with that, with this phrase, this sentence, llegar, como llegar, how to do something. In this situation, como is similar to saying how to ... do something. If you want to add something, you can add a verb right after, and llegar means to, to get somewhere. Llegar. And also llegar, I believe we talked about this verb in the previously, but yeah, I remember. Llegar can mean to arrive, to get somewhere, to become in certain situations. So it's a good verb. We already talked about it. But when you want to use this verb and you want to add more, you can use a, llegar a, okay? Llegar a. And that means to get to some place, okay? And we're saying al because we have a masculine noun here. And you want to say the, right? So you use el, right? El. But in Spanish, you cannot have together a, el. Okay? So it's technically there, but when that happens, you need to remove the letter E and make it one word, and that means to thee, okay? To thee. This happens when you have a masculine definite article, like the article el, okay? So al means to thee, and then we have museo. Museo means museum. El museo, the museum. Okay, so that's quite interesting. It's a very easy phrase. No estoy seguro, no estoy segura, feminine, masculine, and that means I'm not sure. No, you can even use it by itself. No estoy segura, I'm not sure. Okay, so this is a good one. This is another common thing to say in Spanish, common phrase.